Okay, hello everyone. Oh wow, that's really bright. Alright, hold on. I'm already pretty pale. I don't want to be quite that pale. Oh, now I'm too dark. What am I gonna do? It's alright, guys. I got this. I'm a professional. Ish. Oh, this is just gonna look creepy. Alright, hold on. What can we do with this? I need a light from over there, I think. This isn't gonna reach. Sorry, guys. Hello. Welcome. Whoop. Now I messed everything up. Is this better? Yeah? Okay. Alright, let's make sure that the headphones are correctly. So you guys get to listen to some indie music. I know it's not super piratical, but it's what we got today. Sound good? Alright. Oh my gosh, I'm still so awkwardly lit. What if I just turn it off completely? Will it adjust? No? Well, I tried. Guys, I swear I tested all of this ahead of time and it was fine. Granted, it was daytime then. Is it up better? Sorry. Alright, so, game plan for today. Once I get my life together. Which, I know, is a lot to ask of Koral. See, but now that's really not lit. This is a shame, guys. I, like, need more lights. But I don't want to pay for more lights because I ain't got that kind of money. Alright, we're gonna go with that. We'll see what happens. Alright. I just realized I don't have my phone. Strong start. I'll be right back. Well, the lights look. Alright, let's try this again, shall we? Alright, so we got creepy light and lightiness going on, but we can live with that. As long as I can keep my swivel attached, which it doesn't want to stay attached. Rotate that way. Go like that. Alright, so I guess we'll just have to move the light around as we go. So this is what we're working with so far. It's all pinned. It's our color shifting. So this is the end goal. Stay. And this is what it's to match. So, again, with this light, you can't really see it. Such a shame. Should have that back there. Back there. So it's color shifting. It's the manta tail from Finfolk. Oh. And it's very heavy. So that's what we're working with. That's the plan. I'm gonna hope I don't look creepy all night. Probably gonna look creepy all night. Which is a shame, because like my face looks really good. Oh, thanks for see. Yeah, I'm really excited about it. I got, you can't see, but I got scale leggings on today. Rocking the land mer. I'm sorry, it's a, oh my gosh, I'm so dark, guys. If I put it over here, will it be better directly below the camera? Yeah, that might be better. Almost there. Okay. Alright. Hey, that's better. That's a little better, yeah. Okay, so, like I said, this is what we're working with. I went and made the silicone pieces ahead of time, as I could only do 2 at a time, but I'll talk you guys through what I did. And the cure time is 40 minutes, so, couldn't do that in a stream. It'd be a pretty boring stream to watch, honestly. So basically, flip over to here. I have these molds, which you can't see because the camera. There we go. Sorry. Trying to work. Oh, and we're gonna shrink. Okay. Well, we'll work with what we got. So these are the molds that I have. So they're kind of seaweed shaped, and you can tell they're very well loved after this project, so I have 2 of them. I just got this second one not too long ago, which sped up the process greatly. So I had those 2, and I do have a lot of other molds. I have seashell molds, I have pearl molds, nice big seashell right here. And my pearl molds, so we're all set for mermaid things. But I decided for this one I wanted to do seaweed because it was oil slick, and I feel like oil slick would best come across like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to try to take this off the form. I don't know if I can. I can't. Alright, so I'm not going to take it off the form. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to deconstruct this with you guys. I have to, these are beads that I actually found at the Halloween store, and they were necklaces, or it was one necklace and it was supposed to drape really nice, and it was in the mermaid section, funny enough. But what I'm doing, see if I can get a good view of this to show you, is under this piece right here, I'm going to put a like eye hook, so that I can hook this onto this. So, unfortunately, as we all know with costume jewelry, if you've ever worn costume jewelry, the finish will rub off of costume jewelry really easily. So if that happens, I don't have to get rid of the top or like beat it up to try to get it off. I can just lift, because I'm only gonna, this piece is only gonna be attached up here. So I can literally lift it up, detach the pearls, and either attach new things or just leave it without it and maybe silicone it down. So that's the first thing we gotta do. After we take all of these pins off, Because I did this to myself. Just to make sure I had enough pieces. And now I gotta undo it all. So, you know, we're gonna try not to stab myself. And we're gonna see a nice nude bra. And then I'm gonna show, I got different colors. So this is actually a purple green color shift. The color shift doesn't come across too great, unfortunately. So that was one of them. And the lighting is atrocious, so like nothing's gonna show up real nice for you guys, unfortunately. Oops. I got like a blue and black color shift. And then I got a nice green one. And basically how I did this, so this is all silicone. This is silicone that is made for the skin in this platinum cure silicone. I use Smooth On brand. I'm actually gonna separate these into colors to make my life easier. I use Smooth On brand, which is a really highly used name, and it works really great, and I haven't had that many issues with it. So that's what I choose to use. It's a little expensive, which is unfortunate, but hey, if it works and I don't have to, and I can make my own custom top with exactly what I want, like I'm not gonna complain. So what I do is there is black pigment that I put in the silicone, because the silicone is completely clear. So if you look at the back of this, I don't know if it will come across. It's just black, and then the front is what has all the color. So there's these powders called Pearl EX powders, and they're essentially just mica, which is commonly used in like eyeshadow, blush, stuff like that. And it's also used in embossing. So you can get these at like Michael's, Joann's, any like that. But I have special colors that I have that I got off of their website. So basically I take that pigment and I brush it into my silicone mold. And then I just pour the black silicone on top of it. And this silicone, the pearl powder, will kind of form into the silicone in that first layer, but still keep its pearlescence. But it also won't come off in the water. The first tail I ever made, which is conveniently right here, is this dude right here. And I'm really proud of it. It's my first silicone tail, but this was made using like silicone caulk, like you would use for your house. But I used aquarium safe, like aquarium specific, so it's like safe for the environment and everything. And then I made some fins to go on it. So I made this 4 years ago now, I think, about. And this is the first tail I ever made, and I haven't gotten rid of it because I'm still proud of it. But what I did for this one, I did this one different, is I piped all the silicone on with the caulk gun, which was a nightmare. My arm hurt for weeks. Flattened it with a spoon to make the scale shape, but then I took that same pearl powder and I put it on top of the silicone as it was like partially cured. So it sunk into it really nicely for a bit, but some of it didn't fully sink in. So if I swim in this, I actually have mica powder that comes up all around me and makes the water shimmery, which is really cute and like fun to think about, but also isn't great. It's fine, just throwing things at drops. So my plan for tonight is I'm going to get my little eyes sewn on, because I forgot to do that. I meant to do that ahead of time so you guys didn't have to watch me attempt to sew, which I am terrible at. Can't sew for crap. My husband's actually a better sewer than me. And then we're going to mix up some pigment, and we're going to lay these all back on, and then I really need your help with something, because I can't decide if I should put pearls on this. And I'll show you the one that I have pearls on, because I have a similar top. It's with the same mold and everything. But that one was airbrushed. I didn't do that one. I had that one made for me. Alright. Now, I'm gonna warn you all. She's naked. Ta-da! Alright, so I think you got all of them off. Alright. Just grab my soda stuff. Oh, you know what? I didn't think about that. Okay. That. Oh, you need a needle to sew. Alright, so. Gonna bring you guys in for a closer up look in a second. As soon as I get all her pins out. If you ever get angry and you have one of these little mannequins rolling around, just throw them, just stab them. It feels great. Hi Mercy, welcome back. Yeah, I'm really excited about it. I did the oil slick top last time I streamed, but if you were here for that, it did not withstand the weather, which I'm not surprised about. I used Model Magic by like Crayola, which is essentially Play-Doh. But I needed a top in a night, and that's what was going to give me a top in a night, so. I forgot to mark where that was supposed to be. Okay. Alright. Switch that out. Alright, so here's going to be the real challenge, guys. I don't have my glasses on, so I have to thread a needle without glasses. Shouldn't be too bad. Right, closures. So I think I actually have some black closures left that are like oil slicky. Or maybe I only have black left. I had oil slicky ones, but apparently I don't anymore. That's sad. So I'm just taking these, just like necklace closures. Since this was a necklace, like it's able to hold that on, and that's what I'm going to sew onto the actual top part. I don't need that. That is way bigger of a needle than I need. Yes, Bogey, hello. I know, I stole your camera, I'm sorry. I needed it. Also, once we get some silicone going, I have some sushi here, and we're gonna have the ever constant, is a mermaid allowed to eat sushi talk? Now, the only hard thing with this is I'm sewing into lace because the bra I got, and I didn't show you guys this and I should have, it doesn't actually have a band. So it just has this little doodad here, and then you can attach a clear band to it. Or a like fabric band, it doesn't matter, but I'm gonna use a clear band. To try to pick up some of the weight of the silicone, because silicone gets pretty heavy. So I don't want it all along the back. All right. Guys, I lost my needle. There it is. So the only downside is I have to sew through lace, which makes me anxious. So maybe I'll start it here. I don't want the clasp to be all the way up here, but at least if I start there, that's like in fabric, and that will live where it needs to live and not worry about it. Alright, that's logical. I think that's logical. Alright, so I mostly want the eye like right here. Did I break a nail already? Gosh darn it. One day guys, without gel polish on. Where'd I put the eyes? Oh, they're there. That's definitely going to be a little bit of a pain in the butt. But I feel like I'd rather do this than sew it on. Like, yeah, it might be a pain in the butt to get to, but like, ideally, I'll only be getting to it in like a few years. So it won't be like a constant issue. Go through here a few times. And then I think I'm gonna finish off in the band again, just to make sure. Y'all, I don't have glasses on. This is hard. I didn't think about that. I was like, oh, I can silicone without glasses. That's not a problem. I gotta sew. Alright. I'm going back in the band. I don't know if this is the correct way to finish off sewing. Probably not. My mom taught me it. So you like go that way, so it's still like coming through on the same side. And you pull it through. And then you take the two sides and you tie them in a knot. And if I can remember how to tie a knot, it's never failed me. Guys, I can't tie a knot without glasses. Alright. I can do this. I am a grown mermaid. There we go. One. Oh no, I messed it up. Shh, it's fine. No one knows. Not like it's on camera for everyone to see. Y'all, why can't I tie a knot? This crafting stream is slowly becoming a comedy stream of my failures. Alright, I think I got it. Alright, there we go. Good, okay. And then you just cut that off. And try not to cut the bra. Cool, alright, one done. So, y'all should keep an eye out. I hear some good Barty Party stuff is getting done. And if you don't know Barty Party, it's Kat's cousin. Molly Buckets is a member of Barty Party. And they are dirty ladies who sing pretty songs. The opposite of our good friends Chase Treasure. Sure. Put this in the same spot. I am putting in a little bit of an awkward spot. There's like two bones here and here. But you know what? It works for me. Right. And then I think here's where I got it. Let's see. That looks about right. So is anyone doing anything fun this weekend? We are finishing up our bathroom, hopefully. Oh, we picked out all our tile. It's beach themed. So, I love that. I have some mermaids. They're all blue, unfortunately, and we wanted to do, obviously blue makes sense for a beach theme. But we wanted to do like a really nice purple. So I got like these mermaid gifts from people, but they're all blue. So we're gonna spray paint them to be the same color purple as like our towels and stuff. And that'll be good. I don't know if that went through. Yeah, it did, okay. So that is Birch's project of the week, is to try to get that done. So we got this tile, and we got real tile, not like ceramic or porcelain tile. And, oh no, how did I do that? And it looks like a sandy, it's like sandstone. It looks so nice, especially with the beach theme. And then for in the shower, we're putting wood grained tile. And I was very skeptical at first, but Birch says that he does it in some of the properties that they own, and it looks really good in there. He doesn't like it on the floor, which I don't either, because if you're gonna put wood on the floor, it might as well be real wood, right? So, we got that wood tile for the shower, and I'm real excited to see how that looks. All right, take 2 of Koral tying knots. I left myself more this time, so I think it's gonna go better. Yeah, that's a lot easier. Okay. Hopefully I didn't just cut that knot off. Going in there blind. All right. Step 1, done. Woo! All right. So the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this, and because again this is lace, some of the silicone's gonna come through. So what I actually want to do is I want to put a trash bag over. Sorry if this is loud. I didn't think about this being behind my mic. So, gonna cut a hole there. I don't want it to accidentally stick because silicone will stick to fabric. So if I do it on the fabric, it'll have issues. If I do it on the plastic, there's still a possibility that it will stick, but it's significantly lower. And if it does, I can just work around that. I don't have to like destroy my mannequin in the process. And I don't want to ruin this nice necklace that they made me. Okay. Put this back on. Whoop! It's hard if you're not looking. Alright, make sure the cups are centered. What I really need to do, and I just haven't wanted to invest the money, is I need to purchase a me-sized one. Because my boobs are significantly larger than this mannequin's. This mannequin's got little A-size boobies. And I am most certainly no longer an A. I'm gonna stretch this one a little more. So I'm trying to just stretch the band as much as I can so that I don't, so that when I put the silicone on, it's stretched already. So I'm not worried about ripping the silicone when I put it on. Let me just make sure these are okay, yeah. Alright, and then put the beads on, just so they're in place. Maybe I should have done this before I pinned it on. That would have been a good idea. A coral. Oh, it's backwards. Not that it matters, but technically this one. For this side. And this will be good too, because if I decide I don't want to swim in it, like with the beads on, not the top, I'm definitely swimming in this top. If I don't want to swim with the beads on and I just want them for land events, I can take them off. Which will definitely be good. Just grope her real quick. This is a little too low. This is the worst part, I promise. Here we go. It's better. Also, this is like a super cheap mannequin, so it's really light. It's like one of the, it's like technically for like just decor purposes. One of the ones that stands in the side of the room and acts like it gets used, you know? Okay. Cool. All right, so we're gonna go back down here and we're gonna get out my handy dandy bowl. My handy dandy scale, which is falling apart. And a pair of gloves because, and my silicone. This is my silicone tray. It's a like paper organizer I got, and then I stopped using because I stopped using orange organizers and I switched to pink organizers. Some gloves because silicone's sticky and gross and no one likes to be sticky. I'm also gonna put my hair up. So Coral's going casual. Also, did you guys see my shirt? Aquaholic. That's me. Oh no, it doesn't show. Oh, that's a shame. Hold on. We'll dim this. Dim. Alright, maybe that will show. Is that better? Let's see. Almost there. Sorry. A few more dims. Dim. Okay. See? Aquaholic, and it has a mermaid. I made it. I had a lot of fun. I'm an aquaholic. Okay, back to the project at hand. Okay. Alright, so we got our scale. Here, I forgot to bring out another thing of plastic wrap. That's not plastic. Just put a trash bag on it. Sorry if that was loud. Alright. Okay, put my handy dandy bowl down. You can see I've been working on the top as there's a lot of black silicone. My favorite part of silicone is peeling the leftover silicone at the end. It's like very satisfying. Right? Alright, so these are the products that I'm using. So it's the Dragon Skin FX Pro. This one I think has a cure time of 40 minutes and a work time of 12 minutes, so it's not the best for putting the top together because it could take a little longer. So we're going to do small batches. And then this is part B. It's just like resin if you've ever worked with resin, part A, part B. And it's equal parts by weight or volume. I like by weight. I feel a little more accurate with it. So we're just going to start. I'm going to start with like 8. Anytime now. It's getting to the bottom of the bottle. Oh, I did more than 8. Alright, we're starting with 11. 12. It's fine. Alright, 1 up to 13. We're going with 13. Come on. I believe in you. You can do it. You can do it! I know, there it is. What did I say, 13? So the amount of silicone we're going to be working with here is about equal to 1 of the pieces of seaweed. So then you just mix it together. Now, I could put color in this if I wanted. This is where I would do it. There are things called sil pigments, which are specific silicone pigments. Or you could also use the pearl powders in it. But I want this to be clear. I don't need this to be fancy. Just gonna mix it up. It's weird. I don't remember the last time I worked with clear silicone. All right. We're gonna take, I like to use this kind of paintbrush, like the super cheap dollar store foam paintbrushes. And I guess I'll bring you back up here. So essentially, we're going to start placing these. And when I place them, I'm going to silicone them on with the wet silicone. Stick it on. And silicone only sticks to silicone. So this is the only way you could adhere silicone. And then I'm going to pin it in place so that it dries and we don't have to worry about gravity and I can like work my way around. So I have 2 greens and I've kind of decided I want the greens to just be dead center. Like here. So I'm just gonna take some silicone, coat the back of it, and I want to make sure I'm getting any part that I want stuck down. And since this one's going to be on the base, I kind of want it stuck down a decent amount. Like there's going to be other pieces that are going to be on top of it that might be a little floppier, which is fine. But for this piece, I want it decently stuck. I'm going to go right there with it. All right, so then I'm going to take it, I'm going to pin it where I want it. And right now I'm just worrying about going through the bra. I'm not worried about going into the mannequin if my pin's too short. And the nice thing with silicone is it is rubber, so these pin marks you won't really see. All right. Voila, we have begun. So I have a lot of blue and a decent amount of purple. So I think I'm gonna work, and some of these need to be trimmed, which is unfortunate. So I think I'll actually save the ones that need to be trimmed for the next batch, just so I'm not wasting working time with the silicone. Okay, so I got a blue one. Just gonna, again, coat. And I could coat the top of the one that this is going on, for extra, like, coverage. Ooh, I didn't realize that. That's fine. I'll put this one right here. Now I was dumb, and I didn't think about where I was putting this one. So this one did not need silicone on all of it because this is going to be a chest piece. So this one I might have to work off the plastic a little bit. I'm gonna back this up. Might not be such a good view for you guys, but I want to make sure I don't mess this up as this is gonna be an expensive project. All right. Next, I'm gonna take a color changing one. This one needs a good amount of trimming. That's pretty good. Needs a little trimming, but this is the stressful part, the work apart against the clock part, because like I said, that only has 12-minute working time. So when someone can tell me when we're getting close to the 12-minute mark, that'd be great. And I'm mostly just placing these randomly, semi-randomly. I'm trying to like not have too much overlap, but I need some overlap. I want to make sure the entire bra is getting covered. So like if you look at this one, you can see I still have some space at the bottom that isn't filled. So I'm probably going to take another blue piece right here, but I'm going to wait on that because I'm going to start on the other boob first. Oh, this is already getting chunky. I talk too much, guys. So we're going to work until it doesn't want to pick up anymore. That one's going up. We're going to put this one like that. Place and pin it. Okay, good. Take a blue one this time. I'm going to go up above it. This one and we're going to go right here. It's not going to come really above the boob too, or above the bra too much. Just going to stick right there. And this green is a lot brighter than I thought it was, so like that's why I'm kind of putting it in the center but under. Try to hide that a little bit. Where do I want this one? Go right there if that's this one only needs like this half. Yeah, it's starting to get a little chunky. Did I do that right? Yeah, okay. Actually, I'm gonna take a blue piece. This one's nice and light. This is a frosty blue. The other reason I use cheap ones, the silicone doesn't come out of brushes very nicely, since it adheres everything together. So those I don't feel bad if I throw them out. I don't want to pin too much right here, because it'll pull apart with the cleavage. Alright. A little more teal with the one that one's pretty. I just want to make sure I don't run out either. Like, that's the only downfall of like taking them off. Yeah, that won't go right there. And you lose time because you're like, I need this to work. I definitely should have started with done a smaller silicone batch. It's fine. Like, I should be fine. I'll just do like 5 or 6 next time. Plop. Plop, then finagle. It's the method to my madness here. And I'm definitely in no ways a professional when it comes to top making or tail making. I just like doing it. How's that looking? I'm a little concerned about the chest area, but I think it will fill out better. I just don't like having like too much cleavage when especially if I'm doing kid events. I'd much rather have like some coverage in this area, you know what I mean? We're gonna keep working on this one. That one needs a lot of cleanup. I should have cleaned these up ahead of time. Wow. That one's okay. Right there. Down the bottom. I feel like that needs to be right there. Alright, so we're going to do another blue across the bottom. And we're going to put the purple on top. So the reason I have so many more blue than the other ones is that I thought the picture of the site, it's really hard to get oil slick like in pictures. And I definitely thought it was more blue-black color shift as opposed to full oil slick. Yeah, I feel like it's just when you're doing like a kids event, like you don't necessarily want to have all of your boobage out, right? Because personal experience. Kids like to grab, especially like 2 or 3-year-olds where they don't know better. And if you have something shiny or like a sea creature on your boobs, I'll show you once this silicone runs out. I'll show you guys one of my other tops that I have that I also made. They like to grab, so I'd rather them not accidentally grab like a dangerous point of my boobage, if you know what I mean. Alright, does anyone know how I'm doing on time with silicone? It's definitely not horrible, but it's still workable at this point, so I think I can keep going. Oh no, that was a bad decision. I stuck my finger in because I wanted just to drop, but I regret this decision. Okay. I'm using a lot more pins than I thought I would. So you might have to wait for this to cure. So I have enough pins for the next set. I'm really unsure about this section. It's this purple. It's just bugging me. Let's see. A little more angled with it. Yeah, that's better, I think. Yeah? Yeah. I just don't have much cleavage, but it's not straight up. The butt, or the tail end of it was just straight up, and that was bugging me. Actually hide that under there. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, that's perfect. Perfect! See, this is another reason I like silicone, because like, I made that decision, and I'm like, oh, I need to go back and fix it. And I do have some silicone on like the front here, which could dry a little tacky, but I'm not overly worried about it. Hopefully that cures. I don't remember where I put all the glue on that one. Okay, yeah, I think that's better. Right? Is that better? No, mermaid. I've had that too. Like when I've dived in, I've had a mermaid malfunction, which was slightly terrifying. That feels better, right? I feel like that looks better. Looks great. Thanks, Merce. Alright, so now this, I messed up. This one cannot go across here because I siliconed the entire thing. So we're just gonna put this one, you know what, we'll put this one under here. I partially wonder if I would have been better off leaving the pearls off, but I feel like knowing where they're gonna sit and like how that's gonna layer is like pretty important. But that could just be me. I can already tell it's sticking to the plastic because that one stuck really easily and didn't like give me issues. Okay, so we're gonna take this one. Oh no! Oh no, I have a whole bunch of purple, purples over there. I thought I only had one purple left. I was like, how? I'm only halfway done. Alright, so this one's gonna live right here, and it's gonna get siliconed here and here, and then so all of this is gonna get siliconed. And I think that's it for now. I'll see if I have to re-silicone it, but I can re-silicone it after. Put that bad boy in. Shoot, what did I just say? Okay, so the leaves, this part's all getting siliconed. Okay. definitely running out of pins, I say, as I'm out of pins on my mannequin. Oh. It's alright, I got some in my little tomato. Like, who thought to make it a tomato in the first place, is my question. Ugh. Yeah, there we go. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll show you in a second. Oh my gosh. Maybe I should have pinned the top one first, huh? There we go. Oh, it's too low! Oh no! Messing up! Messing up! Everybody panic! Okay. Is that better? Okay. Messy work, guys. It's alright. Okay. There we go. Okay. We're good. So yeah, like, it looks like a little tomato to me. I could be wrong. Maybe it's not a tomato. Tiny picnic basket with mini strawberry? Wait, for a sharpener? This is a sharpener? I told you guys I don't say that. Makes sense. I was wondering what this point of this thing was. Sharpener makes so much sense. I know, I'm ridiculous. Alright, so I need to figure out the best way I want to do this. So if I silicone down here, that doesn't give me access. If I silicone here, that doesn't really give me access. So I think if I silicone right at the top, it'll give me like just enough access. I'm just worried about keeping it unhooked, because like it going like that, you know? Unless I make a pocket for it. Like, hear me out. What if I like put this like this, and then don't silicone this part down, but silicone like, so it's like a pocket, right? Maybe? Maybe? Could work. Oh yeah, we're definitely at the end of this lifespan. I think this is gonna be the last one we can get on. And then we'll talk for a few minutes, and then I'll make up a second pot. Okay. Oh no, I siliconed the whole thing. Oh god, I suck. Damn it, I can't wipe it off. Damn. Alright, we're gonna have to put this on the other side. Sorry guys, I'm a problem solver. I came in like a wreck. Oh, subscriber! Hold on, I'll check you in 1 second. Let me just get this down. I don't want to run out of time. Okay. Let's see, who was that? Oh, hi, Steph! I'm glad you were able to make it. How's your recording session going? I'm the worst and I messed up already, but it's fine. I'll make it work. Ooh, I do only have 2 of the color shifting left. All right, so we need to do more blue. We'll do this guy. All right, now what did I say I was gonna do? I was gonna make it a little pocket. So I can only silicone these 2 leaves and then the back, but only back to here. Okay. So I can silicone this. Ooh, really pushing my limits here. Right? Okay, so I can silicone that. I can silicone this. And then I can silicone right here. Which will attach there. Alright, so not the most seamless ending on this side. Got a little bit up here. Could probably put, if I have an extra piece, I'll put an extra piece there. Alright, so that's what I got in my first pot. So that's gonna take about 40 minutes to cure. I'm just gonna pin a little extra to make sure the pieces that are supposed to be sticking together are sticking together. Should clean that up, but that's fine. I can just go back in with the razor blade. Okay. All right, so that's what we got so far. Okay, cool. Break. So before we break, and I break out my sushi, because I will be having a little bit of sushi on stream today. I'm gonna go in here. So I have another top like I was saying earlier that's very similar to this. Actually, let me check chat because I think stuff answered. Oh. Finished one of our 3 vocals for the whole album, or a third of her vocals. Okay, awesome. Yay, I'm glad you, it looks painful out. Alright, so let me take my gloves off too so I don't get silicone on my other top. So you all have seen, actually I don't know if you can hear me over here, so I'm not gonna talk. So you all have seen my mermaid wall, right? Whoop! So this is a top that I had made for me. You can see it's the same silicone bases. Let me back it up a little bit so it doesn't quite shine so bright. So this one's green and blue to go with my green Ariel tail mainly. It was gonna also go with this, but the blue's too light. So you can see I added these pearls to it because I felt like it needed a little something. So they're just silicone pearls. And I did white on here because it's a bright color, so I didn't think it looked bad, right? But if we go back to this top, I have the white pearls. This is a massive one, but like I have a white pearl, which I could put here, but I don't know if that's like too stark of a difference. I'll put it right there. And then I also made these black and pink pearls, which isn't a color I'm using of silicone. And then I have like hot pink pearls. So these are the 3 pearl sets I got. I don't know if that's coming across on camera very well. Let's zoom in. Just gonna relocate for a second. Alright, so that's as zoomed in as I can get. So these are my 3 options. They're really big. They're really big to be that way. Yeah. Black and pink. Black and pink. Light pink. Yeah, the white I feel like is way too different. I also have like, yeah, so they're not all that big. Like obviously some of them are smaller. So like, I don't know. I'm like not sold. I feel like if I do the black and pink ones, they're gonna get like a little lost. But I don't know if the pink ones are too bright with the oil slick. Let's see if I can move you without knocking all of the pearls off of you. Oh, you're gonna be right in the light then. That's gonna be way too bright, right? Yeah, you're completely washed out. Let me zoom out a little bit. Alright. What if I use black and pink and hot pink? Maybe that could work. Like alternating? I'm just not sure. And like I need better light for this because this really isn't great light. I might post a poll on the Discord Tomorrow I'll take a picture in the sunlight with the pearls like on it and see what people think. So I guess tonight I'll just focus on doing the major parts at the top. Alright, so. It's me! Alright, we're gonna push this back. We're gonna sit. As soon as I find my chair. Oh, here's. Move all the mermaid junk. We're gonna. Hi guys. It's me. Koral. Alright, so. That's gonna take about 40 minutes to cure. I'm not gonna let it full cure before we start the next one. But I'm gonna give it a little bit. So like, let's see, what time is it? It is 8:07. Full's a great idea. At least 1 or 2 different colors, yeah, for sure. Hi, Kitty Rin. Sorry, I'm just sitting down actually to take a little bit of a break. We're working on a mermaid top. I'm gonna move my laptop closer so I'm not straining to see without my glasses. I forgot my husband made me. So working on a mermaid top, which you probably see better here. I'll bring the tail up again to show too. So it's an oil slick color arrangement. So we got some purple, green color shifts in here. We got some blue color shifts in here. And the tail it matches. Oh, is this guy from Finfolk, and it's very iridescent. Like, I definitely will take a video of this in the sun tomorrow. It'll be beautiful. And then it has resin scales down here. And I'm very upset. My butt is too big for this beautiful tail. I blame the pandemic. What is this? Oh wow, sugar donuts. Okay. I blame the pandemic for my big booty. But yeah, so I'm so excited about it. It's gonna be great. So I'm just gonna sit here for a little bit, chat with you all. Yes, I am working on it. I am actively working on it. I did Just Dance the other day. My legs hurt really bad. I did squats while making avocado toast for lunch today. And I did arm workouts, which don't relate to my butt being small, or being too big. But I did arm workouts today as well. Oh my gosh, I have so much stuff in here. So we ordered sushi tonight, and I laughed because I feel like every single time we talk about Koral and what Koral likes to eat, I get judged because I like to eat sushi. Lubricant to use it on? Okay, so this is not a silicone tail. This is a fabric tail, so it's neoprene. So if I were to use lubricant, that's going to go into the fabric and make it much more difficult to clean, because you can't like throw this into the washer or anything. I do use a water-based lubricant when I get into my silicone tail. Fish. I don't eat fish, which is funny enough. I don't like it. I think fish is gross. I don't think Mercy likes fish either, actually. If I remember correctly. Because we had the discussion of, like, sushi. So I only eat vegetarian sushi. So I'm not even a bad mermaid, because I don't eat my fish friends. And this time I got soy wrap papers. Not even seaweed, I think. So, even better. So only vegetarian sushi. So this roll is an avocado cucumber roll. I also have a sweet potato roll, and I think I have a chicken teriyaki roll, which isn't fish, but isn't veggies, but they put it in sushi, so okay, it counts. Yeah, Mercy never liked fish. But yeah, so pretty good. Oh, hi Yuki, I didn't see you sneak in. So is everyone having a good weekend? I'm on dual cameras right now and I don't like it. Darn, does anyone remember what time I stopped siliconing? Yes and no for a good weekend or for sushi, chicken sushi? I'm good, Yuki. I'm good. I'm just having a good time, getting ready to finish this top up. Maybe. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, I don't know if I have enough pieces. Maybe. I might have just enough pieces. I have one light blue. One light blue. I have 2 dark blues. I have 1 true blue, which I know doesn't sound very different, but it's blue silicone instead of black silicone. And then I have 2 color shifting purple greens, which again, I don't know if you can really see. I feel like I don't see them that well in this light. This is actually one of my best color shifters. Let's see. You can kind of see it. But I feel like the light needs to be like pretty intense for it. Wait, hold on, Yuki, rewind. World Clown Association conference? Weekend's okay, still haven't received a package you ordered in December. Wait, so did it get shipped in December and it's like just been lost? Or did they like take forever to ship it? Weekend's rough, or week's been rough. Yeah, week has been really long. I actually just got something that I ordered in August. There were a whole bunch of issues, obviously, with like COVID, and then the place I ordered from was Texas, and then they got hit with a snowstorm, and it was just a mess. But I finally got it, and it's for my fairy costume. It's a crop bodice that actually has a wing pocket in it, so I can put my wings in it. So I'm excited about that. I got shipped from Japan. Yeah, I heard a lot of issues coming out in international, especially right now. Not even just USPS, but like with COVID and everything. Something that told me it was going to take me like 2 weeks to get here, and it would take me about a month and a half. And that I think was from Germany. It wasn't even from somewhere far with high shipping amounts. Yuki, you are such an interesting person. That's so cool. So, like, did you guys, like, still get, like, dressed up? Was it, like, how to be a clown and, like, what to do? I'm looking at the wrong camera. Was it, like, clown tricks and, like, interaction stuff? Or was it just... I don't know. I don't know what I would think. Oh, that's so annoying. Has there been any updates at least, Kitty? Or, like, you know it hasn't gone into the void forever? Okay, I'd say we're at about 20 minutes right now. So I'm gonna give it another, like, 5-10 minutes, and then I will start on the second set. Which, in the meantime, I'm gonna put some more food in my mouth because I'm quite hungry. This place we ordered from has the Chinese donuts, and we ordered a set because they weren't very descriptive. They said like a sugar roll. We're like, what's that? But it's Chinese donuts, which are like my favorite. But we ordered 2 sets of them, so we have 20 donuts. Kitty, I don't think it's that kind of clown convention, but I'm sure there's like a class on it. I'm also disappointed that the lighting's so bad because like I did a really nice makeup today. It was quick because I lost track of time. But if I do a get ready with me, it's Koral. I'm gonna do it downstairs where I have a really nice mirror, massive mirror with lights all on it. That's really good. Okay. Alright, I will relocate my sushi and continue my sushi later. I ate about half a roll. And I'm gonna come in and clean these up. And I forgot I cut silicone. There we go, that's fine. Yes, it would have been really bad as sushi spit take. So I'm just going in and I'm just gonna clean up. So you can see, like, on this one, my pour wasn't very neat, so it came out of the mold. So I have this little flappy doodad. So I'm just gonna clean that up a little bit. I have some that are on there still that if I really care enough about them, I'll go in with an X-Acto after it's fully cured. But right now I'm just gonna clean these up. I was very messy towards the end. Because the other bad thing about using a silicone mold for silicone is you have to use a silicone release it, because silicone sticks to silicone. That's the only thing that sticks to it. And you still have to, like, pull it out of the mold kind of aggressively. So it starts to deform the mold. So let me pull out my molds and I can show you. So this used to be flat. It's clearly not flat anymore. And it would stick up like this a lot. So I had to, like, force it down. So then I got, like, this cavern in the middle, which is definitely seen in some of my pieces. This is my newer one, so it's, like, a lot flatter. But even this, I think I only used it 4 times. You can still see it's, like, pulling pretty deep. Lots of clown classes, how to be funny with music, making clown characters, puppeteering, ooh, magic. Okay, I would be curious of how to take care of clown shoes and how to size yourself for clown shoes. That's awesome, Yuki. I'm glad you had fun. That sounds really fun for you. The tail that doesn't fit can be adjusted. Yes, it can. So since it's fabric and now that I'm sitting, actually, I have a little more leverage to hold it. Oh, I got sugar on it from the donuts. Oh my god, this thing's so heavy. Okay. Ow. So this is, we're referred to as members of the Clickety Clack Club. And this is why. It's quite loud. So it has a zipper. Let me rotate this a little bit so I can make sure you guys can see. Turn this way, please. Cool. Okay. So it has a zipper. And it's a pretty heavy duty zipper. And it's neoprene. So what I've been told I can do is take this zipper off, or add a new zipper after, and then I can just add a piece of fabric right here. Sew some scales on, because you can buy the scales separately, because they're just little resin dudes. And then I can go from there. But it's only an inch off. So I know for a fact that my butt has put on an inch. I've gotten lazy with eating and fasting. So I know that, like, it's partially my fault. And I think I can make an inch work. I could probably make an inch work just with compression shorts, which I also picked up. Oh, because I was gonna try that tomorrow. Once the top is cured, and maybe try to do that. Oh, that's nice. You can see it behind there. We'll leave that there. But yes, I can get it adjusted. I would have to do it or send it to someone who specializes in it. I'd probably send it to someone just because that's a really expensive tail. And again, I do not sew well. If you weren't here for the beginning part of the stream, sewing is not my strong suit. Any idea why the bowing happening on the molds? I think it's just because you have to pull it so hard and it's like soft rubber that it's just pulling. What my husband suggested has been, because those are technically for resin, they're not for silicone. Molds for silicone are a lot more heavy duty. So like this is a mold I made, so it's like, it's a little more flexible, but it's a lot stronger. So this is for a shell. Which I have to figure out how to clean because it didn't want to cure last time. So what my husband suggested was making, because I have resin as well, making a resin one of these, or a few of them, and then casting them in my silicone that I can make molds out of, and going from there, which would probably take care of that problem. But I was so close to being done with this top that with the amount of pieces that it wasn't worth it for me. Because resin takes like 48 hours to fully cure or something like that, where I can have silicone pieces in 40 minutes. So it wouldn't be worth the time investment. Stranger danger, how to catch a predator? Yeah, definitely. I mean, I feel like Pennywise is stranger danger. I feel like he does give a bad name to clowns. I personally do not like clowns. I don't know if I've told the story on here. Or corn mazes. I'm scared of clowns, but I was scared of clowns first, and I am scared of cornfields. Not just the maze, the actual field part. When I was younger, I got scared by a clown in a corn maze, and my smart 12-year-old brain, maybe 13, I wasn't a child, decided that I might have actually been older, I might have been 13 or 14, decided that it was going to be a good decision in order to get away from said clown that I've been scared of for most of my life, which is my aunt's fault. She had all those sad clown things, and I swore they moved when I was a kid. I ran into the corn and got lost for a few hours. And then when I was young adult, like 18, I worked on a farm that had a cornfield, and I had to check the maze when it came time for the corn maze in the fall, and I panicked. Horror movies? Yeah, not for everyone. Real clowns don't try to scare anyone. That is true, and I fully acknowledge that. The only clowns I appreciate, and they're like not the like traditional clowns, I guess, in most cases. I really like Cirque du Soleil. It's one of my favorite things. My dad introduced it to me when I was young, and some of them have like normal clowns with like the nose and everything like that, and some of them, their clowns are more just comedians. And I like those ones more. Those ones I thoroughly enjoy. Pop culture album character, yeah, but I feel like certain people like avoid it. Like, I'm one of those people that's like, I'm just gonna avoid this. Like, I have done a pretty solid job of like not seeing stuff from it, just because like I also have friends that are good at like putting like trigger warnings on things, or trigger warnings on things. Rodeo clowns? Okay, that's fair. I've never actually been to a rodeo, so I wouldn't know. But yeah, if you can go see Cirque du Soleil, do it, because it's awesome. And the singers are always amazing, and I love listening to people sing in other languages. God, I really made a mess of these molds, guys. Alright. Yeah, they have to deal with like everything going on with like the horses and stuff, or bulls, or whatever people do at rodeos, right? I'm not completely ignorant to what a rodeo is. The most I know definitely isn't that there's a horse on TikTok who is a ranch horse, but one day he was a barrel horse. So he got a pretty saddle and got his hair braided, and that's about all I know. And I only watched it because he was a cute horse on TikTok. I swore that I was never going to join TikTok too. Like, and I did really good when it was just Mercy and Doc on there. But that cat dragged me in, and now I spend hours on TikTok at night. I mean, it could be worse. I used to spend hours on Reddit, which I feel like is worse. I would like to go see a rodeo. I think it'd be good. Staying away from scary stuff is your superpower. I think it'd be really fun. Yeah, I would definitely worry about the rodeo clowns getting hurt. I feel like that would be really anxiety spiking for me. I feel that was like Cirque du Soleil too when I watched the aerialists and stuff, and like I know like they're got safety things, or like anyone that's dealing with fire, or like one of our fellow crewmates, or previous crewmates, I don't know exactly, her name is Sam, Mad Molly. She was on Ellen yesterday juggling knives, and whenever she did that, it always made me anxious. Yeah, I really like TikTok. I will say most of the stuff I follow is animal related. I have a lot of dogs that show up on my TikTok. I have a lot of birds that show up on my TikTok. The birds make me really happy. One of them, his name is Hamlet, and he is a monster, and I love him. And then the other half of my TikToks is musical theater with a little bit of mom TikTok thrown in there, and I'm not exactly sure how I ended up on mom TikTok one day, but I just thought it was funny. So I stayed there. Oh my gosh, I shouldn't have tried to clean this part. I think this is like, okay, it's there. Oh my god, I made such a mess with this, and I must have made entirely too much silicone. This is all over. Unfortunately, sometimes it's, especially with the mold changing shapes and stuff, it's hard to know exactly how much weight you need for the silicone. So I often end up with extra, which I'll show you what I do with that after. They're so good. You follow a lot of clowns on TikTok? Is there like a large clown TikTok? Like, is that a huge thing? Because I've never come across on my page, but again, that could be because I don't like clowns. Every last in physical condition, yeah. I don't have a lot of pirate TikTok. I have one guy that does sea shanties. I think it's the same guy that a lot of people follow. It's not the guy. I do think I follow the guy that did Wellerman first, but it's not him. It's he's like a ginger dude. I follow him. There's D&D TikTok. I haven't seen that. Yeah, I haven't been very disappointed in my For You page. My dad's on TikTok, which makes me laugh. My dad was on TikTok before me, and I'm like, what are you doing on TikTok? Because he, like, despises social media. But I guess my uncle was on TikTok to stay in touch with his, like, child. I don't know. Ugh. I regret. Foxy Queen of Foxes. Yeah, the ginger. Therapist TikTok's probably great though. I feel like therapist TikTok would be exactly what I would need in my life, just to be like... Actually, I do follow one therapist. Or I don't know if she's a practicing therapist. I think she is. But she's also a mom. And she does bad mom TikTok where she's like, and today my child told me she wanted to crawl back into me because it was warm. And I love it. It's so good. I think her name's Corey. Mexican clowns. Okay, those ones are fun. I'm not super scared of those ones. Sometimes it calls you out too much. Oh, yes. Okay. Yes. I knew that. Oh, now I can link your TikTok clowns. Oh, I thought I was done cleaning. Alright, that one's okay. I think this is the last one I have to clean. Yeah, so you can see, if you can see the light through this one, it's like really thin right here, and that's because the mold, like, curved in. Writing My Little Pony fanfiction. Wow, so good. I never got into My Little Pony, and I feel like I missed out, but, like, I feel like it's too late in my life now to try to get into My Little Pony. You know what I mean? Has anyone watched anything good on Netflix or streaming services lately? Kind of had a little bit of a rut where I don't know what to watch, and I'm, like, out of shows. We finished Titans on HBO Max. Which was dark, which made me happy because I like dark DC more than when DC tries to be funny and fail because they're not Marvel. Yes, Mercy does some great looks. My crowning achievement in cosplay. Ooh, face paints. I would try to be clown stuff, honest. WandaVision, Yeah, we finished WandaVision. We watched most of it in one day. It was kind of sad. The new Snooty show? I don't know what that is. What's that? Oh, but as I was saying earlier with my loose pieces, I gotta move this again. Hold on. I kind of collect them. I have smaller molds. And whenever I have extra pieces or I'm trying to figure out what color I want and working out my color formulas, I have smaller molds. And I take those smaller molds and I make little like seashells, or itty bitty starfish. This is a new mold I got actually. Or bigger starfish. And what I want to do with this is I want to make a top completely out of random pieces. So it'd just be like a random rainbow top. So like this is when I was trying to figure out if I could use pigment on the outside of the mold. It didn't go well, but I can now. I figured it out. That was also a plaster mold, not a silicone mold, which I think why it didn't work. But I have all these colors. So I want to make like a full top out of all these starfish. I think it'd be fun. I need a lot of starfish though. Not quite there in my life. Little silicone pretties. Yeah, if they were resin, I would use them to make like hair pieces. Oh, the parrot and painting. Okay. Alright. I think we're about ready, guys. So I'm gonna shift you out down here. For those of you that didn't see, I'm rocking the land mermaid today with the leggings. These are Finfolk leggings. They are super comfy. And the best part about them is there are tails that match them. Alright, throw some gloves on. Alright, so my favorite part, ready? Ready? Just look at that. Oh, peel porn right there. Comes nice, easy peasy, lemon squeezy, except it does not come off of the paintbrush, so I just tossed the paintbrush. So make sure I got all this silicone out of here. It's not completely cured yet, so I'm going to actually use a different smaller container, which will also help me from making giant amounts of silicone. Cute teddy bear puppet, his friend Puppy Puppet, named Sweep, and a panda puppet named Sue, and they work at a theme park with their friends. Oh, that sounds fun. Okay. Ah! Avalanche. Alright, so, again, on my handy dandy scale, with my garbage bag on top because I'm unsanitary and this is also my food one. Going in with my part A of my Dragon Skin FX, equal parts A to B. Grab another spatula stick. And I'm only gonna do 5 this time. I say, with little confidence. Oh my gosh, it's so empty. Okay. The main issue is the scale takes a second to like realize that there's weight on it. All right, 4, close enough. I'll probably have to make some more. And then we're going in with part B. Which is much less viscous. I'm a science person, I should know this. More viscous. It flows better. Oh no, what happened? Oh, I went over by 2. All right, so we need to go. This is why I hate doing small amounts. When I do big amounts, it's easy, but like small amounts just make such a difference. And like if you're off by 1 or 2 when you're doing like 50 to 50, like 50 grams to 50 grams, not a big deal. But like, I need one more. Okay. That should be good. Yeah, okay, we're good. Gonna mix that all up. Again, I could add pigment if you want to add pigment into your silicone. This is the point at which you would add the pigment. You could do liquid pigment or powder pigment. Make it another paintbrush out of my collection of many paintbrushes. Dinner. Chemistry for crafting. I'm like a scientist. I should know this, but you know, it's Saturday. I'm not on the clock. I went to school this morning. I don't have to think about it now. All right. Yeah, so this definitely cured to the plastic bag, but it came out nice, which is good. Alright, so we have this little bit over here left to work on. I don't want to put another one right there, but it's not that bad, so I'll leave it. Alright, so we got blue, 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 purple, purple, blue. Okay. So we got two purples right here, so I'm going to go with the blue. This one is going to coat everything, so I'm just going to coat the entire thing. And make sure I take pins off, because last thing I need is for a pin to be stuck under silicone, sticking into my chest. Right here. And I did put silicone over there, but if I don't press it down, it shouldn't stick that bad. Tomato! 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 Oh, I just put silicone in my hair. Ugh, I don't use silicones on a normal basis, let alone actual silicone. Sad. Oh, I completely messed up. Actually, that's really good. I might actually just leave it. So I don't know if you can see this, but where I place this, the just thingy, the eye hook is right here, so I might put another piece just next to it, and the eye hook will show, but like, who's really looking at your side boob, right? It's a poor question. A lot of people look at side boob. But I think it'll be fine. It blends in. Put that right there. And that. Crew does not do well on craft nights, no. We struggle. I'm glad I put my hair up, though. Can we imagine how much I would have put my hand in my hair if I did not have my hair up? Put this one. It's gonna sit under there. So I don't have to stare at the stem. With another purple right there, I guess. Yeah. Oh, I forgot how thick this one is. That's uncomfortable. Okay. I'm really excited about this top, guys. I love me some oil slick colors. It's gonna be so dark on me though. I'm so pale. Like, it's gonna look really funny. Oh! Too old for this. Okay, so I'm gonna take this pin out that's right here. That. I'm gonna take. Ooh! Guys, this is a mistake. Also, I didn't realize that the music stopped, and I don't know why. Oh, maybe my headphone died or disconnected. That happens sometimes. Do you guys still hear music? Every time I stream. I haven't witnessed you do silly stuff. That's like putting silicone in your hair or paint in your ice cream, but I'll take your word for it. Alright, so we're gonna put a purple right here, but we're talking about this way with it. Yeah, go a different direction. We've got tunes, it makes it, okay. It would not be a Fortune's Folly stream. I'm glad you guys have tunes, that just means that it happens sometimes on my stereo setting on my AirPods. It like just stops coming through my headphones, which is quite annoying. Especially if I don't have both headphones in. I think it works if I have both headphones in, but I don't have both. So as long as you guys got sound, there's no point in me having a headphone in, huh? Yeah, I figured tunes would be nice for tonight. Bring that. Ooh. There. Okay. Sorry, I really want to make sure I don't accidentally keep any of these pins under where I can't get to them to pull them out. Especially not with us, like we're the weirdest ones on the crew. Just stop with all the speaking. Okay, that's good. Alright. A little bit more. We got 3 pieces left. We ain't been here before. But I've been here. And you've been here too. What time is it, y'all? 15 minutes of stream left, but I might go a little extra. I want to make sure I get this done. Thank you guys for being here with me, though. I'm glad you guys were able to stop in and help me out when I'm like, what do I do? Which is me like 85% of the time. Oh yeah, that looks good right there. Oh. So today I made a mermaid top and I learned new stuff. So I say this is a successful stream. From where did you come from? You don't act like any other. Excuse me. Alright, I think I can see the purple one right there. Bless these eyes. Let's tear down any fences and take away 4 of our senses. So all we can do is feel tonight. I'm also glad the music is still going for you guys, because if I get quiet, like, I'm not your only source of sound. Not your only source of sound, which makes me happy. And you've been here too. There's something in the oh, I miss our tea streams, guys. We still have to have our tea party. Oh, I didn't mean to put silicone on all this. Oh well.
Won't you say less so I could give it more? I could give it more. Say less, say less, say less, so I could give it more. I could give it more.
Kissing tight. I stared at that word for a solid like minute and a half, like, what is she saying to me? Oh, bless you. That makes sense. I did just sneeze. They were, but we drank way more tea. I mean, I've been drinking tea most nights, but I just haven't wanted to drink, you know? Like alcohols. Those are already pretty cured, so I can only go on top, but that's fine. I don't think that's the end of the world. See, you just gotta drink tea all the time. The world's a happier place when you drink tea on the reg. Come here. That's definitely gonna flop, but that's fine. I don't care. Maybe I should move down a little bit. Like that. Ugh, aggressive pivoting. Okay. So, I'm officially out of silicone pieces, but I'd say we covered that pretty well. There's a little bit down here, but I might put if I end up putting pearls, put a pearl or two there. Or if I'm really worried about it, I can put like a random like seashell there and it'll just be like a cute little thing. But yes, there we go. Just about right. I'm gonna pin this up even though this isn't siliconed here. It's incredible. Aw, thank you. I am super excited for it to be cured and to put it on. These pieces are decently cured. I am gonna leave them. I like to leave anything that's bonding overnight. It has a 40-minute cure time, but like sometimes you don't know. And like up close, I'm seeing all the silicone I got all over. So I think I'm gonna leave it overnight. Hopefully I'm gonna take this pin out though, because that pin makes me anxious. Yeah, it got a little stuck. Okay, that's fine. That one section I'm still iffy about, and I think it's just because it's sitting weird. I think it'll sit better once it's on my chest. Make sure no hair is getting stuck in the silicone, no pistol fur. Alright guys, what do you think? I think it like looks really nice and oil slicky. The only thing I think I could have done that would have looked maybe a little more oil slicky is if I put some more pink and gold in there. But these are like my favorite colors in oil slick, so I wanted to focus on those. Put this right here. Tomorrow's gonna be fun finding all the pins to take out. Ventilation for this right now, no. This doesn't smell though. This doesn't have a smell. If I work with like resin or epoxy, I definitely do. Or if I water down, like thin out the silicone, I do, because the toluene has a really strong smell. But the silicone I don't. It doesn't smell at all. This silicone. Silicone caulk has that really strong vinegar smell. That I definitely always have ventilation when I work with. I do that outside usually. So shiny. I know, it looks really good. I'm really excited with how it's coming across on camera. You know, with the terrible colors that I have. This piece right here is my only concern. Because now it's like sticking forward a little bit. We'll see how it lays on my chest. That'll really be like the determining factor. And if worst case scenario, I just cut it and like reorganize it. Yes, I will find all the pins, but the issue is if a pin's under a piece of silicone that's on top of another piece of silicone, like I can't get that pin out. The only thing I can do is like cut that pin from the inside, you know? So that's like my big thing. But yeah, so that's her. And then, like I said, this part's open. I don't remember where I put the clear one, but I have a clear one of these too. So like you can change this part out, which is good for like, it's meant for if you're wearing a certain like bra or type of top or whatever. But I'm probably gonna put a clear one and just have a clear back. I've thought about getting more of these like pearls and maybe running pearls along that clear strap so it's like a pearl finish on the back. But I haven't fully decided. I just knew I didn't want silicone across the back just because that's where a lot of the stretching happens. And silicone stretches, but you lose a lot of stretch in it. I did size up in this bra though, so I should be good either way. One little flappy piece could trim or re-silicone, yeah, for sure. Yeah, and like this is literally where my boobs are, so like I think it'll be fine once my boobs like sitting here to push it out. I think it's just because it's like sitting so far in right now. And then I put it straight down. If I would have put it more on an angle, it was even more straight originally. But yeah. So, thanks for hanging out with me tonight, guys. Keep an eye on the Discord. Tomorrow I'm going to take a picture of it out in the sun. And, I was talking earlier, I have 2 different sets of pearls. I had 3, but we already said no white. So I have, like, hot pink pearls, and I have black pearls with pink pigment. And I'm not quite sure what I want to use. So I'm going to scatter them on there tomorrow, both of them. And we'll see what we like, or if we want to do a mixture or something like that. But, the back panel being customized, I think that'll be really good, especially if I can figure out how to do the pearls and stuff. I think that'll be really fun. But yeah, alright, so that's all for me. It is almost 9 o'clock. Yes, natural light photos for sure, of everything. Yes, I want to get natural light photos of the tail too. I'm hoping that I can fit in it tomorrow, but I think I'm a little too sure of myself of how much I did where I should not be able to fit into that yet. But we'll see. But alright guys, thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for your help tonight. I hope it was amusing for you guys to watch me do this. The next thing Koral will do will be a makeup tutorial, which will be real in-depth at my face. So if you like my face, check that out. If you don't like my face, I'd say avoid it. But we'll see when that happens. Love you all. Have a good night.
Is this how you're gonna grow? Is this how you're gonna